Jerry.
Yeah, hi.
How was school today?
Well, last night I worked on a thing very late, about 11 o'clock, so I didn't get much sleep, so I'm pretty tired today, and I'm sleepy now.
Oh, what did you work on?
A conversation is just doing stuffs. Everyone has to do it and watch a kind of movie thing and
Hmm.
write on the paper what you feel or something. I write a lot. It was good, but I worked on it pretty late. One because my father got out to his friends and well we don't know. Obviously we don't know how to search for it and we have to wait for my father to come home and that just
Oh,
lose a lot of time. So it keeps me
okay, I
later.
understand. So, what was the movie
Hmm.
itself? What was the video?
It is just a class kind of thing because in China
Hmm.
they just do the beginning of school first class where they just talk and some's a little bit funny but not cool. Oh yeah, and you know that I play Go and well they actually welcomed a great man playing Go. Well, a champion from China. He was pretty great, and he described how he feels when he was battling AlphaGo. Hey, have you heard of that AlphaGo?
AlphaGo? No. What is or who is that?
Actually, it's a machine that Americans
Oh.
created. It's I have great things about Go learning and it has a
Hmm.
computer. Obviously, it downloaded a lot, but and by that I mean a lot of Go how to play them. It knows all because computer learning is just so fast.
Oh, okay. So, it is a machine that can play Go using information that it gathered, right?
Yeah, and actually the champion lose 3 out of 4.
Wow.
The Virgo, is a machine, but if it wins, it never laughs. It loses, it never cries. That
True,
is
true. So,
obviously just a machine.
how did how did he what do you call this? How did he feel about that?
Well, he cried.
Well, it's a very smart computer.
Yeah, and yeah, but it would be never like humans.
True, true. So, what else did he say about the machine? Was it challenging for him? Was it
Yeah, of course it's challenging for him. If it's not challenging for him, will he lose 3 out of 4?
true, true. But how did he feel about fighting a machine that is
Well,
as
he
good as
have
him?
to accept challenge. He can back out, or someone maybe will call him a chicken.
All right, all right. Okay, so did it show the whole match or just a few glimpses of it?
No, they just welcomed the guest there, and the guest just described it, and no watching.
Oh, okay, okay. And what about you? What did you learn in the video?
Whoa. Well, there is American goat in there, and he's been studying English for 40 years, 43 years by now, and he has a website. And well, he almost died of some heart disease or something like that, but he still studies Chinese words because they're amazing. Well, he discovered, well, actually, there are 20% people in the world um, that speaks Chinese, but only 7% of the people who speaks English. But that isn't fair because China is just a smaller country, but has billions of people in it.
True, true. So, you know, not really. Well, people who is not in China, don't really learn it like English does, right?
Yeah. So English all over the world, there are some people learning it, but only in China there are millions and millions of people, so it's not really fair.
True, true. But they say that Chinese is harder to learn. Your language, or yeah, your
Yeah,
language
because
is.
English doesn't accept word. You have to do it right. Except that, is there anything else to learn about English?
I
There's,
think
I don't
besides
know.
that, besides pronunciation, I think the term or the meaning of it in a specific country, because sometimes a word is different from that country, and when it goes to here this country, it's different.
Okay, okay. And other things, do you have to? Well, do they have to learn other kind of things?
Grammar, of course, and some synonyms, antonyms, metaphors, some slangs are also required.
Well, that is just easier than Chinese.
Yeah, because I know, you know, you have in Chinese. There's a lot to learn.
Yeah. And believe me, if you learn Chinese, it's hard. Chinese you could learn it for life.
For
Seriously, there,
life.
yeah, for life because there everything about Chinese is you can never find out maybe something, but Chinese that have big history and all, so yeah.
Yeah, I know. Almost all has a history, but I'm not sure about Chinese history. Could you tell me something about Chinese history?
Chinese what?
Your history, Chinese history.
Well, there is a lot to talk about since we're talking history.
Like,
Every
maybe like, what's your favorite part in history?
well, apart there is three kingdom in China. They were fighting, and that is the part. And uh, well, uh, that's it. Well, it have a lot I could show you, but I could not because it's on my
True.
wall. First there was three kings and eight kings at the start, and there are three kings after that, and there are countries and countries because when maybe two countries, one just defeated that country and it becomes a new bigger country, and that is what it is.
Hmm. So they became part of that country.
Yeah, so it's been named a new country, and some new countries start again, and the old country have to find the new countries, and maybe they defeat them. Yeah, but if the new countries defeat the old countries, well, a new kind of stars, and it's all like that again.
Oh, all right, all right. So is it for you? Is it hard to study English or sorry? Is it hard to study history?
History. Well, my
Hmm.
dad is talking about it every day, and I get a headache sometimes from that, but it's okay, I guess, maybe.
All right, all right. So, okay. So, what about school today? Did you study anything specific at school today?
Well, not really because school just some other kind of stuff, but it's okay, I guess. And okay, okay,
All right.
everything okay at school.
Okay, okay. And so, what do you do? What did you do in your free time today?
I really didn't really have free time except after lunch. Well, in lunch I watched TV and I did nothing else. The time is really you have no time.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's school time, so since vacation is over, there's a lot of things to do, right?
Yeah, and that is not very good because it's you only get 2 months of vacay and you're gonna start 5 months of learning, then just 1 month of vacay.
Well, it's part of life. Maybe when you get older, your vacation will be much more longer.
Yeah, maybe. So, anyways, well, Saturdays and Sundays. Do you think 1 week, 7 days, and maybe 3 days of learning, 1 day of vacation, and 2 days of learning, 1 day of vacation? Do you think that's better?
Well, not really, because here in the Philippines, it is more of 5 days of learning and then 2 days of vacation.
Yeah,
So
here too.
normally, yeah,
Here too, but
normally,
I think
yeah.
that would be better because you get rest from 3 days, or you could get 5 days, but 2 days of vacates. I think it's better. Well, from my angle.
Yeah, and I guess you won't be well if you like studying. You won't get bored that much.
Well, studying, there is no one that loves studying. No, because everyone is just wanting to get into a good school, and that is probably what they want.
Okay, and I do know some people who actually like studying because of studying. I met a few students in when I was in college where they are really serious about learning. Like they're so paranoidly serious about it.
How series they just what they like
Like
that.
yeah, it's like I for me this is weird. Like it is we just finished our exams. Some of our classmates are now relaxed because it's done, but one of our friend he's still panicking. He's still thinking about the exam. But we know he's good. We know that he's smart enough to pass, but he is still overthinking it.
Yeah, that happens to some people. Test anxiety.
Yeah. So do you get that as well?
Well, not as much, but a little, because I'm worried about. Oh yeah, you say after he passed,
Yeah.
because after he know his grades.
Yeah, he still worries about is it good enough? Will this be well, I mean, like, for example, like we already know that he has good grades, but for him it's not good enough. Like I should have done better, I should study for the next sem, things like that. Like the school
Yeah, but if his parents already know and you have no trouble telling your parents because of your grade is too low, what? Just relax. Stop worrying, dude.
yeah, that's what we told him. It's like, come on, man, let's go to the mall. Let's try to relax. It's finished. It's done. He just won't budge. Like he just wants to. No, I'll just stay home. Study a bit. It's like why?
Yeah, sometimes you're just gonna relax, dude.
Yeah, true, true. And over what do you call this? Over learning. It's really bad.
Well, yeah. Well, what? I think so because over learning, you just learn. Why? Just stop a little bit and relax.
Yeah,
That's what.
and there are yeah.
That's what Saturdays and Mondays are for.
True, true. Always remember that. Never overwork yourself. Because there are studies say that if you study too much, you won't learn that much. Because there are certain limits to what you can learn in a
Well,
short
yeah, because
amount of
if you
time.
learn too much and you can't remember any of it because you learn it so fast and you won't will swallow it into your brain or something like that.
Yeah, it will be useless, right?
Yeah, it will be useless, just a piece of trash.
Yeah. All right. So, what about you? What are the ways for you to relax? Like, do you relax by only watching TV, or do you have other ways?
Otherwise, well, maybe playing ping pong, play badminton, or play some kind of sports like that.
Okay, okay. Well, for me, I don't really play sports. For me, sports are a bit more. It keeps your. It's healthy, yes, but it's stressful sometimes because me and my friends, if we play sports, we're competitive, so it gives us more headache.
Oh, because you all want to win, but no, we just have fun and practice a little. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes we can be competitive, but that would be fun if maybe I get my Nerf guns back and we just compete. Won't that be fun? Like
Yeah, that would be fun.
compet, competitive sometimes it's fun.
Yeah, but we noticed that me and my friends, we noticed that if we become too competitive, it becomes a bit personal. That it sometimes starts a small fight, and it just goes bad really fast. So we have to lower down ourselves sometimes. Like, okay, this is too much playing, too much sports, too much games. Let's do something else. Let's eat.
Okay, eating that is a good way, and sleeping that will
Yeah,
calm you
cause
down. Definitely calm
yeah,
you down.
cause like especially like right now in our friends, in our circle of friends, because of competitive and because of game, we are not talking to one of our friends.
Cause what? He cheated.
Because we were playing what do you call this? We were playing Dungeons and Dragons, and
Yeah.
because we are competitive, we are trying to make our characters better. But because of that, things got into an argument. An argument started, a fight started, and then it ended up us not talking to him. And up until now, we're not really talking to one of our friends because of it. Because he did something really bad, like he got into a shouting fight and almost got physical just because of a game.
Yeah, but Dragons and Dungeons do you play in real life or just in a game?
It's in real life.
Oh yeah,
It's
real life. I heard of Dragons and Dungeons. Do you have guns to play that?
uh in the game there's guns, but because Dungeon Dragons, it's more of a board game, and you just play it with paper and pencil normally, and some dices, and
Okay,
it
but
depends on what you
well,
do.
Nerf kind of a channel on YouTube. They just do Dragons and Dungeons in real life. Well, they just have some kind of things on the ground, and the one time you can only step some, uh, and you cannot step some, and some I have some much HP, and the bag I have more HP than normal people, and the other guys just destroys them mostly.
Yeah, true, true. Well, it depends on the DM, the game master, of what kind of game he is making. So it is fun, and we get to use our imagination, we get to use our communication and our planning. So we do fight imaginary monsters sometimes, and sometimes we get emotional because they get attached to the characters, and especially when someone dies because of decision that they made, especially when someone's character died because of a decision someone else has made. So it's pretty good. It keeps us thinking.
Well, you can just do it on. Oh, maybe there is four people and you play two on two, and they have the same HPs, and maybe they have a little bit of different power, and they can just do it.
Yeah, we do that too. And right now they are just we are starting again. We're starting to play again a different campaign, a different storyline, and right now they are what we call a low level characters. So they're a bit weak right now. So they will get stronger, and eventually monsters will get stronger as well.
Okay.
And well, right now this is what we are trying to play, because it doesn't need internet, it doesn't need a lot of things, and so that's what our hobbies are for now. But usually, if we don't have D&D, we play card games, Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and what else? Of course, watching movies is very, relaxing.
Yeah, I get that, but card games you play a lot. You get a lot of money from playing cards. So if you have all that money and you saved all that money for cards, you can buy a lot of things if you saved all that money from cards, and you can buy a lot of other fun things too.
True. And well, some of us we just after buying it and using it, we just sell them. to we sell them at higher price. So I think it's okay because we get well, basically we get profit out of it. So it's more like a small business, collecting business.
Okay, that you can earn money. That is a good way too.
Yeah, and it is one of our group's mottos that it's better to do something that you can gain money off than to just spend money, than not gain anything at all.
And so, do you and your friends play some kind of gun games or something like that?
Guns game?
Yeah, gun games like Nerf or Water Guns.
Nah, nah, not yet, not yet. One of my friends actually wanted to play airsoft, but the problem is it's very expensive, so we can't really afford it yet. But maybe someday, we'll never know.
Airsoft, how much is for one gun? Well, here some guns is very cheap, about $3. Well, you have to do it by your hand, and by that you mean you just the where shoots itself.
Yeah, but the guns that we were checking out were rifles, snipers, and all those automated guns. So it would be much more fun. And if we do have those guns, we have to have a specific place where we can play it. Here in our city, there is no place that we know of that is very
So
big
how
and empty.
much? So how much exactly is about one airsoft?
Last time I checked, 40,000 pesos
I mean in dollars.
in dollars. Okay, let me check. Hmm. Well, I know it's a bit expensive than normal. And let's see here. It is okay. So pistols cost around $20.
What's pistols?
Small guns, the small guns
Okay, okay, that is a bit expensive. Pistols, small guns, okay, bigger rifles or something like that.
is a bigger rifle is $90.
Oh, that is expensive.
Ouch, right?
Hmm. But you can just play the smaller gun. You or buy a smaller gun and just play gunfights.
Yeah, we can. But the problem is, even if we have the guns, we don't have the place to, you know, shoot people. Because uh, if you are going to play an airsoft game, it's supposed to be very big, like a farm or something like that with a lot of forests even, and you need to make sure that no one or no other people are there because they don't have the equipment and they might get hurt because of the game.
Yeah, yeah, that well that kind of place, well, now us we have a place that you can do that. But I think if you play Nerf, it's just plastic, not hard, and you can just shoot it, just not hurting people. So, well, I just bought two guns and I'm trying to play them. Well, actually, my grandfather is a guard for a school, so I can play at their school on Saturdays. Oh, well, on weekends, and uh, I got a lot of space and only a few little teachers come along, and it's a pretty big place, I think.
Oh, how big is the school?
Geez, I don't know. Well, if we just gonna play on the football field, it's pretty
Hmm?
big, but we can still go anywhere else because the football field is don't have protection things, and maybe they're just gonna shoot them, and out of bullets you'd have to refill them, and someone will just shoot you to death.
Yeah, that is a good point. And I think a good place to play that is a classroom. Like if you have a whole floor to yourselves, it's a good way to hide and shoot. What do you call it? Hide and shoot. Where you hide with one, and then someone with one gun tries to find you and shoot you.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, what did they call this in the video?
Nerf hide and seek.
Okay, there we go.
So I think that would work out too because, well, because I have two guns and actually, well, in the video that I am watching hide and seek is
Hmm.
people, well, they scissor paper, rock paper scissor, and they can just decide who is the seeker, and the other ones have a gun too, which they shoot. Well, if they shoot the seeker in headshots and well body shots or headshots, and the the seeker is not done, but they are safe. So the seeker should um the hiders are dead.
Yeah, and what happens when you get when when a hider shoots a seeker? The game is over, right? Or no?
I might want no more. I don't want any more. Yeah. Well, if we only have two people, it's just like gunfights because one people have to find another people and shoot him.
All right. And when is this? When do you get your Nerf guns?
I don't know. I bought it on Taobao and I haven't arrived yet, and I don't know when it's gonna arrive.
Oh, so there's no expected expected date of arrival.
But I think it's flying. I'm playing now, and it's
Hmm.
not far away from Xi'an. Well, far away, but by playing it will be just a few hours. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, it's gonna arrive.
Oh, when did you buy it again?
The day
Last
before
week, right?
yesterday.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So normally it would well, some deliveries takes at least 5 days, 5 work days,
Well, at that place, I expect 3 days.
3 days. Okay, okay. And yeah. And what about or was it expensive or was it cheap?
About $12.
Oh, okay, not bad, not bad. That is including the bullets, right?
Yeah, but just six.
Okay, so a different payment for
But
the
if you
bullets.
pay $2, you can get 100 bullets.
Oh, why didn't you do that?
Because I don't know the size of the bullet of the gun that I am using, so the seller don't know that too, so we're just gonna buy it and check it out and just measure the size of the bullet that they send us and buy the same bullets that uh, on a website.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that is much more safer. So you won't buy the wrong bullets, right?
Yeah, because if you buy the wrong ones, 100 bullets and you can't shoot them, what can you do about it? Just burn them?
Yeah, you can't even resize them, right?
Yeah, so that's
All
bad.
right. So I also heard that you can customize your Nerf gun. You can make it stronger.
Uh, just by adding pieces and pieces.
No, because here in the Philippines, one of my friends that has a Nerf gun, he actually took it apart and he changed the spring into a much more stronger spring. He used the spring that what did he use? I think he used one that is for a bike, and it's much more stronger than a normal spring that you will get. So when he shoots his Nerf gun, it is way stronger.
About how many meters away?
That I'm not sure. I just know it hurts.
Yeah, but some normal Nerf gun, on the Taobao website it says about 20 meters, and if it changes, I'm pretty sure it's gonna shoot pretty far and pretty hard and pretty hard. So I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, because he had this idea because when we were kids, we were playing BB guns, pellet guns that shoots plastic bullets, and when we were kids, someone noticed that if you double your spring on the gun, it will basically hit harder because it's much stronger. And the same principle with the Nerf gun. To make the spring, or if you change the spring in any way, like you make it double the springs or make it stronger, it will make the gun stronger as well.
Yeah, but well, if a normal Nerf gun actually shoots 20 meters away, I ain't doing that because 20 meters is enough for me.
All right, all right. Well, yeah, it is enough, I guess.
Yeah, but not. I don't know how to just disassemble a Nerf gun, so I don't. I'm
Yeah,
not sure I can do that.
yeah. If you don't know how to and you're not confident, don't do it. You might break your Nerf gun.
Yeah, but maybe
It's
I get
better.
bored with it, and maybe I want to change that. It's if I broke it, it doesn't really matters anymore. That at that time I might just do it.
Yeah. Just yeah, just like a normal. That's what we normally do. If we break something here, we try to fix it on our own. Have you ever played Nintendo, the family computer, the old Nintendo?
What family computer? What Nintendo? I don't know
Uh,
nothing.
I I I think it's called Nintendo 360.
In- That was Nintendo 360. Never mind, my dad doesn't know a thing about it, and I don't know too.
Yeah, well, way back in the past when we were kids, we have this game console. It's like PlayStation, but it's from Nintendo. So normally, if it's not working, and sometimes if you go to the shop to get it fixed, it's expensive to fix it. It's better to buy another one. So what kids do, they open it up, they clean it, they try to fix them themselves, and then apparently it's much more easier. And you will normally kids would just find ways to fix their consoles.
I think you told me about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just one of our things that we grew up with.
Okay, and maybe you fix it, maybe it's even better than the original one.
Yeah. So if your Nerf gun, well, sometimes it is better than the original one because the original one would most likely break. But because you fixed it, you know what's wrong with it. If it even if it breaks again, you have an idea to what you need to do.
Yeah, but Nerf guns, maybe, but sometimes the spring will just get old and I don't know where to find another kind of a Nerf gun long spring. But I got a good spring here. It's about like this. Mom, Dad, move over. I am trying to find something. Oh, yeah, the spring. Okay, so I have never bought a Nerf gun before, and I certainly don't know what a Nerf gun spring looks like, but I have this spring right here. I think it's pretty strong.
Yeah. So
So,
it would look like that.
okay, if that breaks, I will put this in, and maybe hopefully this is stronger.
Yes. Yes. Hopefully. And when a spring breaks, you can fix it by just getting plies and just putting it back because the spring will only break if it's disaligned. If the metal just bends a little bit. So you just need to fix the bend.
Yeah, but you can always put another springs in it. Other springs in it. That will be maybe easier because fixing a bend might really cause it worse.
Yeah, yeah. And well, it really depends on what you prefer to do because if you don't have an extra spring, you will need to work hard to try to fix the old one.
Yeah, and that sometime will be hard, but if I have this spring and it matches for the Nerf gun, maybe sometime I could change this spring to that.
Yeah. All right. So, by the way, what are you planning on doing tonight? Like, do you have homework? Do you have projects?
Well, it's almost done. I'm gonna show you its drawings in there, and you draw words on it. But this I think it's not really a good one. But I'm a kid, and I really don't know what to do. I'm bad at doing these things, and I just make this easy
What's that?
and 10.
9.10. What does that mean? Like, what is it?
Well, it's Teacher's Day. I have to draw
Oh,
Teacher's
for
Day.
Teacher's Day. Okay. So are you going to give that to one of the teachers, or are you giving a gift to all of your teachers?
No, I just give that to the school, and every class have to give out 5 of those, and just do that. That is stupidly not cool. Well, it's not a Teacher's Day gift, and now it's only about uh um yes, only September 10th. The day was September 10th, the Teacher's Day, but now it's only September 5th, and it's 5 days wait.
Oh, and what is there an activity at school because
Nope,
of that?
nope, never. The teachers,
All right, so
that isn't really a thing. They do not get vacays and everything, but I hope they get vacays because if school doesn't have teachers, and maybe they'll give uh, stuffs for kids, give vacay for kids too, because there are no teachers to teach them.
true, because here normally, Teachers' Day sometimes there's no classes because they give teachers a free day. So, sometimes it's good.
Well, they just
But normally, if yeah,
well, if they just lose the class, what do you do in school?
well, if normally when I was in high school, when we had a teacher's day, we still go to class, but we don't really study. We just hang out with our teachers, and we don't really, he won't give out homeworks, no seat works. We will just talk. Sometimes they bring food. There's sometimes we have an activity at stage and a performance from other
That
students and
is
all of that.
cool. And well, our teachers
Yes.
never had to do that. If I were you, I would be surprised because, well, now government doesn't really have teachers to do no work. But I'm really excited for a vacay that is about 8 days. Pretty surprising, huh?
8 days?
Yeah, 8 days.
When is that?
Well, it's about October 1st and 2/8 because it's a national day in China, and
Mhm.
because in the old times they just well, the day which the country really formed a country, because there is a
Oh,
fight between China, and they just dissolved it and became a new country which one is being defeated.
so it's like what do you call this? An Independence Day, right?
Well, kind of like that,
Yeah, kind of like that.
but it's who cares what kind of thing is it, as long as it have vacay.
Yeah, a long weekend. Wow, 8 days. That's very long.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what I'm planning to do. Of course, there is math classes, and of course, there is a lot of homework. But I'm planning to do homeworks in just one day, and the other days maybe one day of math and some days of Go. But well, I calculated. I think I will get 5 days free doing nothing.
All right. Yeah, I think it's best to, plan it now. Like, talk to your friends if they want to play at that day.
Yeah,
Maybe you
and
can even play your Nerf gun at that time.
yeah, of course, at that time the Nerf gun would arrive and the bullets will have arrived too, and I could play exclusive Nerf battles then.
Yes. And then you can go to the field and, play.
Yeah, I wish I have things to do Dragons and Dungeons in real life. Well, I got two
Yeah, that would
guns.
be pretty cool.
Two guns that is enough because someone have axes and they just do that, and the evil guy has spells, throw something or something like that. That is good. So he doesn't need guns, and maybe someone has two guns, and to play dragons and dungeons, you at least need three people. Well, that's what I think.
Yeah, three people would be a good number.
Yeah, and two good guys, one bad guy. The one guy is powerful than the other.
Yeah, that will be good, and it will be entertaining, a lot of entertaining. Or
Yeah,
you can
but
just
I have
if yeah,
another problem. They have to draw the ices on the ground. How many steps will you take, or something like that?
yeah. So it's it's better to just play it on the board than on the field. But they do have a game like that for D&D, and then you have to act it out. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's in a different town. I know a group that does that. So they dress up as their characters, medieval characters with swords and shields, and they fight in a field. No magic, no guns, just swords, axes, and bow and arrows.
Well, actually, what I think is maybe we can just take steps, 7 steps or 5 steps. Well, you step longer, you have a better chance at winning. That is good too, I think. Hello?
Yeah, and yeah,
Oh yeah. I was wondering if you are listening because I speak after a little time. You haven't either speak or something like that. Okay, continue.
yeah. I was saying, yeah, they, I think it's a bit hard because you know making those things is very, very difficult.
But making paper axes it is good too, and I already make shields, and I can use them on Nerf battles or something.
Yeah,
But I just wish that I have a lot of people playing. But on the weekends, people have different time of doing math stuff and different classes that we can always join together.
yeah, true. In Nerf battles, yes, it's easy to make shields and those stuff. But for the people that I saw, their equipments, their weapons,
Yeah,
they're not
real.
made of paper. No, they are made of what we call rubber, and we craft them. We usually use it for cosplay, so it really looks like real swords, but when they hit you, it's just rubber.
Oh yeah, on one time on Matthias' channel, and they just buy a rubber hammer, and Matthias was throwing at someone. It really looks pretty real, and he threw it at someone. He was like, "Whoa!" And actually, it was rubber and hit him, and didn't hurt a thing. But that would really scare a person.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Just like that. It really looks like the real thing. The swords, the armor, really looks like armor from medieval times. The shields are good. The bow and arrows even works, and even they even study how to fight with it. But it's very light, and no one really gets hurt. But it's fun to. They say it's fun. I never tried it, but I want to someday.
Okay, okay, that is good too. So, do they die or fakely die if they get shot or something like that?
Yeah, if they get wounded like 3 times, they will need to go to the. Basically, they are out. They will fake dead, and then they will need to get out of the field so everyone can continue.
Okay, okay. So actually, that will have someone out, and the last two people they fight, and the champion is the winner.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will depend on their battle. Because sometimes they play what they call this, uh, capture the flag. So you don't need to kill all of the enemies. You just need to get their flag from their base, and then you need to bring it to your flag or to your base, and then you win if you do that.
Yeah, but well, dead people can just respawn in the Nerf battle that I am watching. They respawn
Mhm.
in capture the flag, and then they just and they're alive again and try to capture the enemy's flag again.
they have a time limit, right? Like, if you die and then you need to wait for a few minutes, right?
Not a few minutes, just some seconds, because they only get 25 or 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes, and the last second, which flag is in which team's bases, and the team
Mm.
wins.
All right, sounds fun. So, is it like only one round or best out of three?
I don't know. You can choose best out of one, best out of three. It's okay.
All right. So, do you think your friends would, after playing Nerf gun, do you think they would also buy their own Nerf gun?
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be a good chance, because they will be jealous that you have a Nerf gun, and then if they actually like playing it, they might buy one, so you have a lot of Nerf guns.
Well, we have a lot of Nerf guns, and exactly that would be cool. Everyone
So you
has
can
their
actually
own Nerf guns, but hey, do you know the new Nerf series, which is I don't know called Mega?
Mega.
Yeah, Mega.
Let's check Mega Nerf gun. Hmm. Let's see what's difference. Ooh, red. I like it.
Red, and they have the word Mega written, red and
Yeah.
red on white on it. First, I didn't buy that kind of gun. One gun was actually cheaper than the one that I was buying, but that kind of gun is bullets. They're expensive.
Oh, so the what's the difference in what you watch? Did they tell you what's the difference between a normal Nerf and the Mega Nerf?
The Mega Nerf is actually stronger,
Wow. Okay.
and Mega it looks cool and have big guns, and you can really play them.
All right. And they also have the Elite, right?
What? The what?
A different kind of Nerf. It's also a Nerf gun, but it's an Elite. It's like Mega, but it's Elite. Different different kind of Nerf. They're more on from what I see, they're more on sniper rifles. Wow.
Okay, got that. Yeah, but
And
most gun that I like it can contain about I don't know how many bullets, but about 600, 1,000, I don't know, and it can uh put all those bullets into and shoot, 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 shoot. That would be cool because you have hundreds and hundreds of bullets, and you don't have to worry about losing all your bullets because you have so many.
yeah, and but it will be very hard to pick up it, pick it up every day.
Yeah, and pick it up every day and just put it back again. That would be boring, but
Yeah.
it's okay too. But because you have the chance of playing it all by once and taking out all those people, that's cool too.
Yeah, and yeah, I see this collection of Nerf guns. They're all blue.
Ooh, can you send me a picture?
All right, hold on. Saving image.
Okay, because Nerf gun collections actually Battle Universe have a Nerf collection that is pretty cool, good because actually they buy a lot kind of Nerf guns, but they all just uh, painted them black, and on the wall they are so cool.
Yeah. So what about you? Are you planning to paint your Nerf gun?
I don't know, maybe just some words, but not whole of it because I don't know, but maybe I'm just the plan to paint some part the color that I want because those colors ain't the really colors that I want.
Oh, and what colors do you want?
Blue.
Oh, you should have. Yeah, I sent you the pictures. All of his Nerf guns are elite. They're blue.
And I want some green ones. Green ones are cool too, I think. A little part
Yeah.
green and a lot part blue.
All right, yeah. So that I forgot what it looks like. Yeah, sorry, so that was blue orange. Because I saw a Nerf gun that was blue orange sniper rifle.
Okay, but there are a lot of colors of bullets. Which color do you think I should buy?
I think the best bullets that you should buy are the ones that are, you know, those bullets that are easy to find if they're in the ground,
Oh, in the
so
ground,
you won't lose them.
the ground is green and sometimes red. And what bullets do you think I should buy?
I think red ones are good.
But if it's loosed in the red field, it's harder to find.
Yeah, but what are the chances is that what is all right? Yeah, what are the chances that you go to a red field?
Well, a lot of chance because, well, it's a lot part a lot part green, but the running field is all red.
Wow, okay. So I think if you can find the blue bullets,
Yeah, there is blue bullets.
yeah, there we go. So since it's if I'm not mistaken, it's blue, but the tip of it is still orange, right?
Yeah, it's just still orange.
Yeah, so there we go. So one dark, one light. So either way, if it goes to a light colored area, you will still glimpse the blue, and if it's a bit darker, you will see the orange. So that will be good.
Yeah, and I look at the picture that you sent me, and in the middle, the big one, the big circle one, is the one that I told you that can have 600 bullets.
Ah, the big one, yeah.
Oh,
So
not
does
the.
that jam?
No, well, on the video that I have watched, it does not jam.
Mhm. All right, because that would be very troublesome. It's like you have like 600 bullets and then suddenly it jams.
Yeah, but in that video, did not jam. But either some small guns they jam. Yeah, but gun jams is only for the guns that have bullets. It have a long thing and it carries all the bullets in it. That would have gun jams, but normal bullets when it's just a few. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna jam.
Oh, okay, okay. Those, I mean, like a sniper rifle, long barrels,
Oh
those
yeah,
ones.
those ones. Yeah, that might jam.
Oh, wow. And like, how do they fix it? Like, do they really need to take all of it out?
Well, no, they just have to put a few of the bullets out, and then they can use it again.
Oh, all right, all right. So yeah, and
I think. Oh yeah,
so
on
how?
the picture that you sent me, I'm gonna use
Mhm.
the bullets that they showed on the picture because that is the normal ones that they use as blue and the orange tip, and it's not cannot stick to walls. Those ones with no sticky things.
Yeah. Do you want the bullets that are sticks to the wall?
Well, no, not really.
All right, all right. And apparently, the one that you showed me, the Mega Nerf, they also have an arrow. What's this called? It a Nerf Mega Thunderbolt Blaster. Wow.
Send the picture to me again because normally I don't
All right, I will find a good
remember
picture for it.
stuff. Yeah, thank you.
Hold on. Okay,
So,
here's a good picture of it.
well, the bows. I heard bows, but yeah, I think I remember the bow. Maybe it's red. Send me the picture. Maybe I'll notice if you think send me the picture that I wanted to see. Okay, send me the picture.
Sending.
Pick. It's still not sending. Well, maybe it's the internet because it's sending. Oh yeah, it's here now. Oh yeah, that is the bow that I was looking for when I was trying to buy a bow, but that thing does not really do all the things that I want because it's too big. You cannot carry it around so easily.
Actually, what I saw, it has its own case. So if you're gonna bring it out, it has a black case that you have to assemble. But what I see this question. this is what I want. This kind of
Uh,
collection
what kind of collection? Oh yeah.
of Nerf guns.
Oh yeah. Let me look. Have a close look at the picture. Oh yeah, those guns. But those guns are just kind of one kind of gun. I want to have different guns.
Yeah. Well, for me, I think this is a good idea. It's like, if I have my friends over, I would just okay, grab a gun, hide.
Okay, but these kind of guns are cheaper in China. It's only about maybe not about $20, maybe $20, maybe only $25, maybe only $25. Oh, each one.
Wow, so cheap. And by the way, the pistol that you got, are they the blue one or the red one or the yellow one?
Uh, what pistols?
The gun that you get, the one that you buy.
None of them.
What color is it?
It's blue and orange.
Blue and orange. Okay.
But it's a
Trying to look.
small gun. It can only fit 6 bullets in it.
The one with the round, like a
Yeah,
revolver, right?
yeah.
Okay, okay. Cause maybe tomorrow I will go down to the mall, and sometimes they have Toys R Us. This is where they sell Nerf guns as well. They sell a lot of toys, so I might well check Nerf guns there. I might find something cheap.
Yeah, and maybe you buy one that maybe you cheer your friends up to buy maybe only a small one and you can play a little Nerf fight. Because Nerf fight you
Yeah,
do not need a lot of spaces, not just only a little spaces. Maybe you got a little cardboard boxes and you can just stack them up and hide through it.
yeah. Cause me and my friend, my college friend, were actually planning to buy a Nerf gun. Cause one time it was a sale in Nerf guns in our mall. It's like you can buy one and get one free. So we were
Wow.
planning that, but uh, we didn't have time to go down, and we ended up buying different stuff, and then we bought food, and then when we got to the store, we didn't have money to buy it.
Well, that is just like, well, you can just buy the important stuffs first, then buy the other stuff. That is just like, no, you didn't make the right choice about that.
Yeah, yeah, but maybe someday we'll get our own Nerf guns again, because we really wanted to play with Nerf guns, and we just wanted to shoot each other.
Okay, so you want to shoot each other. Why does that sound bad in my head?
Because we are friends. Remember, true friendship is when you want to shoot each other.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Trust me, when you get older and you get, like college friends, it's like you have been friends since you were like 10 years of friendship. You will have this urge to shoot someone. But we are
Okay.
friends. We are close friends. But, we are those friends that when someone, like for example, when he falls down the stairs, I will laugh at him first, and then after I laugh at it and post some pictures of him falling, then I will rise him up.
Well, that is just like and that isn't what a normal friend would do because I don't know you guys and I have not go to college and I don't know if 10 years of friendship will cost that because that sounds well I don't
I know,
know.
I know. It sounds bad, but he would do something worse to me. If I fall off the stairs, he would laugh. He will record it. He will edit it and make it into, put it in YouTube and make some music out of it, and then he will help me up.
What after that you could just stand up by your own.
Yeah. But yeah, the point is, we are not normal friends. We are best friends. That's how some best friends act.
Okay, and how best friends act is strange.
Yes. It really depends on the person. All right. Well, anyway, we are out of time, and good talk. And maybe tomorrow I'll tell you about the Nerf guns that I saw. All
Okay.
right.
I'll take
All
some
right. All right.
pictures of them because I like pictures. I like singing them.
All right, all right. Okay, so have a great night. Bye, Jerry.
Bye.